The Prince, Made Easy. Strategies for Success and Power, written by Easy Classic Wisdom, narrated by Easy Classic Wisdom. Introduction. Navigating Power and Politics. When it comes to understanding the complicated world of power and politics, few works have stood the relentless test of time like Niccolo Machiavelli's magnum opus, The Prince. Penned by Machiavelli himself, this timeless classic has etched its indelible wisdom onto the canvas of Western political thought, captivating readers with its enduring insights. Born amidst the intellectual and artistic fervor of the Renaissance in 1469 Florence, Italy, Machiavelli soaked in the brilliance of his era. Surrounded by minds that melded ancient wisdom with modern perspectives, he crafted his ideas on statecraft and the art of wielding power. Immersing himself in the teachings of ancient philosophers such as Aristotle and Cicero, Machiavelli also dove headfirst into the intricate world of Florentine politics. Here, he gleaned the invaluable lesson that leaders, when necessary, must employ shrewd methods to achieve noble ends. Launching his political career as the second Chancellor of the Florentine Republic in 1498, Machiavelli embarked on diplomatic voyages that exposed him to diverse political systems and rulers, molding his convictions about power and governance. However, the path was fraught with challenges, including imprisonment and torture in 1512, leading to Machiavelli's exile from politics. In the crucible of adversity, he penned The Prince in 1513, a collection of his experiences and classical wisdom, a guide for leaders that prioritized adaptability, political acumen, and practicality over moral ideals. This pragmatic approach to politics continues to ignite debates. While completed in 1513, The Prince remained unpublished until 1532, posthumously revealing Machiavelli's profound impact on political thought. This translation of The Prince aims to distill essential strategic wisdom from the classic, while trimming excess to focus sharply on timeless principles you can make use of in your everyday life. Get ready to delve into the Machiavellian maze, where shrewdness meets statesmanship and wisdom transcends the ages. Chapter 1. Navigating the Maze, Different Paths to Power. Let's unravel the intricacies of power dynamics. The journey to the top isn't a one-size-fits-all scenario. There are different roads to power, each with its own twists, turns, and unique challenges. Imagine it as an expansive maze where leaders navigate various routes to the coveted destination, the throne of influence. Some making their way up the organizational ranks, climbing the ladder step by step, while others inherit power through family ties. Some seize power amid chaos, strategically stepping into leadership roles during confusion. It's a matter of identifying opportunities and making calculated moves. The art of forming alliances and grasping complex dynamics is paramount. Leaders, like skilled players in a workplace, build relationships with key colleagues and departments, weaving a web of connections with influential figures, much like alliances with co-workers. Leadership roles also emerge through military conquest, where strategic prowess, disciplined armies, and effective governance are paramount. It still requires navigating alliances, diplomacy, and local customs for stable rule. Personal achievements offer another avenue, where rising through the ranks and earning the respect of the people lead to a position of power. This demands leadership qualities, military prowess, or diplomatic skills that set one apart from rivals. External assistance becomes a crucial factor, with alliances, strategic marriages, or opportune circumstances providing the necessary support. These external forces can offer military, financial, or political backing, increasing the chances of attaining leadership. Each path to power presents unique challenges, whether you're a seasoned corporate climber, a strategic opportunist, a military conqueror, an achiever, or one who leverages external assistance. Universal struggles include maintaining your established authority, keeping teams content, displaying a promising future, and ensuring loyalty from your team and alliances. In the expansive maze of power, adaptability proves key to longevity. Just as in any game, adjusting to new situations and challenges is paramount for sustained success. As we traverse these diverse paths to power, remember, the journey is as significant as the destination. Chapter 2. Passing the torch, the legacy of hereditary leadership. Hereditary leadership is a unique way of passing power from one generation to the next within a family. It's not about rising through the ranks or outsmarting your colleagues. It's about having the right last name. It's akin to inheriting your dad's construction company rather than working your way up the ladder of power like any other employee would have to. Hereditary leaders have a somewhat smoother ride. If you're born into the ruling family, you don't need to shake things up too much to get in a strong position. Keep the boat steady and you're golden. Stir the waters and you might have a rebellion on your hands. It's like being the kid who inherits the family bakery. People expect you to keep making those legendary pastries the bakery's already known for. If you were to switch to new vegan options, well, you might face a few or many disappointed customers. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows for these inheritors of power. With great power comes the great responsibility of maintaining the family name and keeping the legacy alive. So, whether you're the heir of a political dynasty or the next in line to the family business, hereditary leadership is a dance between tradition and innovation. Because let's face it, living up to the family name isn't always a walk in the park. Sometimes, it's a careful waltz to preserve the past while navigating the present. Chapter 3. Power born from unique situations. In the landscape of politics and leadership, climbing the ladder isn't always about traditional family legacy or personal accomplishments. It's about finding your way in unique situations and making savvy decisions, just how a go-getter rises to be a manager or team lead in a corporate setup. Leadership gigs might sprout from the chaos and confusion within an organization. This is where the ambitious take the reins, seizing the chance to lead. Another avenue involves forming smart alliances and knowing how to navigate complex relationships. Picture it as building bridges between different departments or groups by fostering crucial connections with influential members. Success here isn't just about ambition, it's about playing well with key players. Then there's exploiting weaknesses, where leadership isn't handed down but earned by identifying and taking the initiative to fix issues. Think of it like a sports player becoming the captain because they saw the team's weaknesses and worked on turning them into strengths. But let's not kid ourselves, gaining these new leadership roles isn't a cakewalk. You've still got to enforce your authority and keep your team happy, while making sure your allies stay on your side. Success in any game is all about having a strong team, laying down fair rules, displaying a promising future, and creating a positive environment. Chapter 4. The Legacy of Darius, a well-planned succession. The legacy of Darius unfolds as a captivating narrative of strategic brilliance and a well-orchestrated succession. Darius, a luminary of his era, not only left his mark through his own rule, but also in the meticulous design of a succession plan that stood the test of time. Darius's reign was marked by more than just conquests and achievements. It was a testament to his foresight in ensuring a seamless transition of power. Central to his legacy was the art of succession planning, an intricate dance that went beyond mere bloodlines. Imagine a situation where passing on leadership isn't chaotic, but a well-planned and choreographed event. Darius understood that the future of a kingdom rested not only on the shoulders of the ruler, but on the shoulders of those destined to follow. His legacy lay not just in his rule, but in the sustainability of the empire he meticulously built. At the heart of Darius's strategic brilliance was the development of successors. He recognized the importance of grooming leaders who not only inherited power but embodied the values and vision necessary to navigate the complexities of governance. Education emerged as a cornerstone of Darius's strategy. He invested in the intellectual growth of potential successors, ensuring they were not only versed in governance but also well-rounded individuals. This emphasis on education laid the foundation for leaders who not only safeguarded the kingdom's interests but also advanced its cultural and intellectual standing. As Darius peacefully passed away, his succession plan bore fruit. His eldest son Xerxes ascended the throne with minimal opposition, a testament to the effectiveness of Darius's foresight. The Council of Advisors, well versed in Darius's principles, ensured continuity while fostering an environment for growth and adaptation. The legacy of Darius teaches leaders of future eras the delicate dance between tradition and innovation, between hereditary stability and the infusion of fresh ideas. It underscores the importance of strategic planning, mentorship, and an inclusive approach in steering the destiny of a kingdom through the corridors of time. Chapter 5. Navigating New Territories, a Modern Leadership Dance. Governing newly acquired territories poses a formidable challenge for leaders, similar to a new manager taking the reins of a company branch. The critical decision lies in whether to enforce new rules or uphold existing ones, contingent on factors like the political climate, the people's loyalty, and the leader's regional objectives. Opting for new rules requires caution, as sudden changes can breed discontent, marking the leader as an outsider. To circumvent this, the leader should prioritize gaining the trust of the local population first, much like a new manager seeks to build positive relationships with employees. A wiser approach would be to refine or get rid of unjust policies disliked by the people. Collaborating with local leaders and addressing their concerns positions the leader as a just ruler, similar to a manager who asks for employee feedback. Implementing new rules demands a thoughtful consideration of their impact on the stability and prosperity of conquered territories. Seeking advice from experts and judiciously choosing which rules to retain or modify mirrors a manager consulting with superiors to adapt workplace procedures effectively. Alternatively, maintaining existing rules necessitates a thorough review to ensure they align with the region's development goals. Investing in infrastructure, education, and economic opportunities becomes imperative. By enhancing living conditions and fostering opportunities, the leader can cultivate loyalty and facilitate a peaceful transition, a strategy similar to addressing salary disparities and ensuring fair compensation for employees. For successful governance, establishing a fair system for dispute resolution and justice administration is paramount. Such a system, treating everyone equally, mirrors a company's need for a fair manner to resolve employee disputes. Success hinges on the leader's adept navigation of these complexities, fostering positive relationships with conquered territories, and earning the respect and effectiveness as a ruler in the eyes of the subjects. Chapter 6. Obtaining new territories with outside help. Acquiring new territories with external assistance presents leaders with a unique challenge, resembling a company seeking outside support for expansion. In this intricate process, leaders must navigate partnerships, strategic alliances, and the delicate balance of power dynamics. Strategic alliances can be instrumental in securing outside assistance, much like a company forming partnerships to bolster its market presence. Leaders must identify influential individuals or powerful states willing to support their quest for new territories. Such alliances can provide crucial resources, whether military, financial, or political, increasing the chances of successful territorial expansion. Strategic marriages, a historical tactic, can be employed as a means of external assistance. By forging matrimonial alliances with influential families or entities, leaders can solidify support and enhance their strategic position. This echoes the contemporary business strategy of mergers and acquisitions, where companies join forces to achieve mutual benefits and growth. Opportune moments, like leveraging favorable circumstances for expansion, can be pivotal. Leaders must be adept at recognizing external situations or events that create chaos and disruption, providing a window of opportunity for territorial acquisition. However, leaders must tread carefully in relying on external assistance. Just as companies need to assess the reliability and compatibility of potential partners, leaders must scrutinize alliances for mutual benefit and shared objectives. Strategic evaluation ensures that external support aligns with the leader's vision for the acquired territories. Successful territorial acquisition with outside help requires diplomatic finesse and negotiation skills. Leaders must engage in dialogue with potential allies, addressing concerns and aligning goals. In this intricate dance of power dynamics, leaders must be attuned to shifting alliances and potential conflicts. Understanding the political landscape and cultivating relationships with influential figures is crucial. While external assistance can be a catalyst for territorial expansion, leaders must maintain autonomy over the acquired territories. Striking a balance between external support and local governance ensures stability and long-term success. When obtaining new territories with outside help, leaders must be strategic, adaptable, and resilient. Leaders must chart a course that ensures the sustained growth and prosperity of the acquired territories. Chapter 7. Deceptive Leaders: Unraveling the Tactics of Manipulation. Throughout history, there have been leaders that have woven their ascension to power with threads of dishonesty and an insatiable thirst for control. They employ cunning tactics to deceive and manipulate, sculpting narratives that serves their ambitions. These leaders carefully construct a facade of trustworthiness, persuading people to believe in their honor and good intentions. Exploiting the inherent trust placed in leadership, they use false promises and narratives to garner unwavering support. Picture a politician who, amidst their campaign, makes grand promises only to leave them unfulfilled once elected, leaving constituents feeling misled and disillusioned. Psychological manipulation is their forte. These leaders understand the intricacies of human emotions, fears, and aspirations, leveraging this knowledge to manipulate the masses. Through fear, enticing promises, and charismatic speech, they craft an image of saviors, ensnaring the populace in their charismatic grip. Subtly sabotaging competitors is another hallmark of these leaders. Instead of direct confrontation, they sow seeds of division and conflict among rivals. Exploiting existing social and economic imbalances, they fan the flames, weakening opposition from within. Picture a scenario where two sports teams compete for a championship, with one team spreading false rumors about the other, creating internal conflicts that distract and weaken their adversaries. For these leaders, the end justifies any means. They are willing to use violence, intimidation, and even assassination to secure their positions. Disagreement is swiftly stifled, and fear becomes the prevailing force in society. The repercussions of such leaders ascending to power are profound. Personal gain takes precedence over the welfare of their subjects, leading to economic disparity and social injustice. Widespread corruption erodes trust in society, similar to a slimy business executive embezzling funds and unfairly increasing their own salary while laying off numerous employees. This breeds income inequality and job losses for the workforce, creating a lack of trust from those that stay in the company. To stop the ascent of deceitful leaders, society must spot their tactics and uphold ethical leadership. Holding leaders accountable for their actions ensures integrity and compassion guide their decisions. Rejecting those who dishonestly seize power and championing leaders genuinely invested in societal well-being fosters the creation of a just and transparent society. Chapter 8. Measuring the Strength of a Princedom. When gauging the strength of a princedom, principles of stability and power emerge as a timeless guide. Drawing inspiration from these, let's explore how these factors apply to your everyday life. Large territory implies vast resources, but also poses challenges in effective management. In your life, the more tasks you manage, the more important it is to apply strategic thinking and adaptability in your approach. Population of a princedom. Just as the population of a princedom, your network's worth lies in its ability to provide support. A strong personal network can extend assistance, offer valuable insights, and contribute significantly to your overall well-being. Identify resources. Just as you should audit your personal skills, knowledge, and support networks, utilize them wisely through strategic planning, making good decisions, and investing in your personal development. The size of the army. Just as a powerful army protects a princedom, your skills are your army in your personal and professional life. Ensure they are well-honed, adaptable, and ready for any challenge. Effective governance within a princedom, just like in your everyday life, involves balancing power, making fair decisions, and fostering collaboration. Whether in your family or workplace, good leadership matters. Incorporating these principles can help you build a strong and prosperous personal life, ensuring enduring success and resilience in the face of challenges. Chapter 9. Qualities that earn praise or criticism. In this chapter, we look at qualities that can earn praise or criticism for those in power. Some leaders earn accolades by embodying qualities that resonate with their people. They possess the art of empathy, understanding the needs and concerns of their territory. Wisdom is a beacon that guides praise. Leaders who make informed decisions, drawing from experience and foresight, often find themselves in the favor of both peers and subordinates. It's the strategic thinking, the ability to foresee consequences, that sets them apart in the grand chessboard of leadership. Yet every virtuous move is countered by potential pitfalls. Leaders who lack empathy, who disregard the human element, risk facing the wrath of those they govern. In this intricate dance, insensitivity becomes a misstep, inviting criticism and eroding the foundation of support. Similarly, a lack of wisdom can lead to leadership downfall. Rash decisions, made without consideration of consequences, mirror a chess move without forethought. Such actions invite scrutiny and can instantly tarnish the reputation that was carefully built over time. The virtue of resilience is a knight's move in the game of leadership, earning admiration. Leaders who weather storms, adapt to change, and bounce back from setbacks become inspirational figures. Their ability to face challenges head-on earns them the respect of their peers. Conversely, leaders who crumble in the face of adversity draw skepticism. A lack of resilience is perceived as a vulnerability, making them susceptible to criticism. Leadership is also a delicate balance between confidence and humility. Leaders who exude confidence inspire trust and rally their team. Yet arrogance, the overextension of confidence, can breed resentment and attract criticism. Humility, on the other hand, is a virtue that endears leaders to those they lead. It involves a sincere acknowledgement of fallibility, a recognition of shared humanity that fosters connection. Yet excessive humility may be perceived as indecisiveness or a lack of assertiveness. As you tread the path of leadership, remember that every move, every quality exhibited, contributes to the perception of you. It's a journey where strategic virtues can elevate you, while missteps can draw the critical gaze of those who watch. In this grand game, the interplay of qualities defines not only your leadership, but also the narrative that unfolds around you. Chapter 10. Generosity and Stinginess. In the realm of leadership, a perpetual debate revolves around the question of whether leaders should lean toward generosity or frugality. Generosity holds the power to cultivate goodwill and foster a harmonious environment. The leader who opens their hands wide, sharing resources, recognition, and opportunities, becomes a light of inspiration. This generosity creates a culture of abundance, where collective success becomes the cornerstone. However, like the cautionary tales of rulers who depleted their treasuries with excessive gifts, unchecked generosity can lead to its own pitfalls. The balance lies in strategic giving, a thoughtful allocation of resources that uplifts without compromising the sustainability of the kingdom. Conversely, stinginess, reminiscent of leaders who hoarded wealth in fortified castles, can cast a shadow over their environment. The leader unwilling to share credit, resources, or acknowledgement risks alienating their team. Stinginess creates a culture of scarcity, where individual gains outweigh collective progress. Yet there is a fine line between prudent resource management and unwarranted stinginess. A wise leader discerns when to be frugal and when to be open-handed, understanding that judicious use of resources is a testament to responsible leadership. In our modern world, the parallels are evident. Leaders who invest in the growth and well-being of their teams, generously recognizing and rewarding efforts, build a foundation of loyalty and productivity. On the flip side, those who cling tightly to resources, reluctant to share opportunities, may find their leadership challenged. Chapter 11. Love or fear? Leaders often grapple with a critical question: is it more effective for a leader to be loved or feared? This age-old dilemma has shaped the destinies of kingdoms and reverberates in the boardrooms of today, where the dynamics of human connection and authority remain intertwined. To lead with love, reminiscent of benevolent rulers whose people admired them, is to cultivate a deep bond with those under your charge. The leader who embraces empathy, understanding, and kindness fosters a sense of loyalty and camaraderie. Much like the beloved ruler who knows the names and stories of every subject, this leader creates a culture where individuals feel seen and valued. Yet the path of love, if not navigated wisely, can become a slippery slope. Leaders must be vigilant against complacency, ensuring that the genuine care they extend is met with reciprocated dedication. Love, when perceived as favoritism or partiality, may sow seeds of conflict. On the flip side, leading through fear commands immediate attention and compliance. The leader who instills a sense of discipline and accountability through firmness may witness swift results. However, the echoes of fear often reverberate in an undercurrent of discontent, and the stability built on fear is often fragile. Contemporary leaders grapple with this dichotomy as they navigate the delicate balance between approachability and authority. Those who lead with love, acknowledging the human side of leadership, often find their teams more engaged and motivated. Conversely, leaders who evoke a degree of respectful fear may command obedience, but risk breeding resentment. As we ponder the age-old question, to be loved or feared, let us recognize that the wisest leaders understand the nuances. They blend love with a firm hand, creating a leadership symphony that resonates through the ages. Chapter 12. Preventing hatred. Even the mightiest ruler cannot stand for long without the support and goodwill of their people. People have diverse reasons for growing discontent with their leader. High taxes, for instance, can breed resentment. A wise leader examines the kingdom's finances meticulously, trimming unnecessary expenses and ensuring taxes are fair, considering everyone's financial situation. Investing in projects that benefit the kingdom in the long run is a strategic move. Navigating relationships with the nobles demands finesse. Being harsh or playing favorites can stir up trouble. Instead, leaders should involve nobles, seek their advice, and acknowledge their contributions without relinquishing their own authority. Yet, leaders mustn't lose sight of the common folk's needs and concerns. Town hall meetings and community projects provide valuable insights into the challenges faced by ordinary citizens. On the international stage, leaders should steer clear of needless conflicts. Wars that could have been avoided may provoke other nations and even upset people in the leader's own kingdom. Prioritizing diplomacy and forging alliances is smarter than flaunting military power. Personal conduct matters. A leader's bad behavior earns contempt, while dignity and integrity command respect. Fairness and justice are paramount. Legal matters should be impartially handled and corruption rooted out. While listening to people is crucial, leaders shouldn't appear weak. Tough decisions, although causing short-term discontent, can lead to long-term respect. In essence, leaders must sidestep dislike or hatred. By retaining the support and goodwill of their people, they ensure a stable and respected rule. Smart leaders achieve this through fair taxes, respectful treatment of nobles, diplomatic finesse, virtuous behavior, open communication, justice, and a commitment to improving the kingdom. These steps preempt problems that could breed contempt. Chapter 13. Are fortresses good or bad? Fortresses, the bastions of strength and security, have fascinated leaders throughout history. The question remains, are they a blessing or a curse? Let's unravel this age-old debate with a modern twist. Consider the tale of Qin Shi Huang, the Chinese emperor who, in a bid to assert dominance, executed those who followed the teachings of Confucius. Driven by paranoia that retaliation would be swift, he retreated into a self-imposed fortress, isolating himself from his people and never showing his face in public. As his fortress walls grew thicker, so did his fear, leading to a leadership style that was defensive and unproductive. This cautionary tale holds a mirror to our contemporary lives. In essence, we all have our personal fortresses, our homes, workplaces, and digital spaces. Just like historical fortresses, these places offer us a sense of security. But are they always a good thing? Picture a leader who built a fortress around themselves, isolating from their team. Initially, it might seem like a secure cocoon, but it can breed mistrust and cause you to become out of touch with reality. Leaders need a balance, accessible yet secure. Likewise, in our personal lives, being open to others fosters relationships and prevents isolation. Think about the digital fortresses we erect: privacy settings, locked profiles, and gated communities online. They shield us from unwanted intrusions, but excessive barriers can limit meaningful connections. Finding the right balance between security and openness is key to a fulfilling life. In the workplace, fortresses manifest as rigid hierarchies and closed-door policies. A leader who builds walls around their office may feel in control, but it can stifle innovation and teamwork. Approachability is key, assuring your team that you welcomes idea and collaboration. In global politics, nations invest in military fortresses for protection. Paralleling this, we build financial fortresses, savings accounts, investments, and insurances. Yet, becoming too fortress-minded with finances can hinder growth if all you do is hoard money. Investments in education, experiences, and relationships are equally crucial for personal wealth. Fortresses can be a sanctuary, but an impenetrable one risks becoming a prison. Leaders, both historical and contemporary, learn the delicate art of fortress building. In our lives, whether in relationships, digital spaces, workplaces, or finances, let's emulate the wise leader who strikes the right balance. A fortress should be a foundation for growth, not a barricade against life's opportunities. Chapter 14. Gaining Fame, the Importance of Reputation. Gaining fame, much like navigating the complex game of power, involves a strategic dance between reputation and reality. History offers a vivid canvas, and one notable figure who grappled with the nuances of reputation was Julius Caesar. His quest for fame and power ultimately led to both triumph and tragedy, leaving behind lessons that echo through time. Consider Caesar's grand triumphs and victories, his face adorning coins and his name etched in history. But fame is a double-edged sword. As Caesar's star rose, so did the whispers of envy and betrayal. The same people who cheered his victories would soon cry out for his downfall. In our modern world, where social media is the amphitheater of our achievements and failures, the lessons from Caesar's fame-seeking journey are palpable. We all seek recognition and validation, whether in our personal or professional lives. Yet like Caesar, we must tread carefully. Social media platforms, the modern colosseums of our time, offer us a stage to showcase our triumphs and successes. However, just as Caesar faced conspirators, we encounter the pitfalls of jealousy and misinterpretation. Crafting a positive online reputation involves balancing authenticity with a strategic understanding of the audience. Caesar's fame, built on military conquests and political maneuvering, eventually led to a perilous overextension of his authority. His accumulation of power, marked by the title of Dictator Perpetuo, raised concerns among those who cherished the established principles of the Roman Republic. Crossing the Rubicon with his army, Caesar defied the Senate's authority, initiating a civil war that would shape the course of history. The modern arena, our workplace, mirrors the complexities of Caesar's political landscape. The pursuit of fame demands a delicate balance, acknowledging achievements while navigating the pitfalls of envy and political maneuvering. Caesar's reputation faced increasing challenges, leading to a dramatic climax on the Ides of March, where a group of Roman senators, perceiving him as a threat to the Republic, assassinated him. In the maze of personal and professional pursuits, Caesar's rise and fall should echo in our minds. Striving for recognition is commendable, but being mindful of the shadows that fame casts is imperative. Let your reputation be a reflection of your authentic self, not a mirage crafted for fleeting applause. In life, it's the enduring threads of character and integrity that create a reputation worthy of admiration. So, in the pursuit of fame, let authenticity be your compass, and let the echoes of Caesar's journey guide you to a reputation that stands the test of time. Chapter 15. Secret Agents. In the intricate game of power, where hidden motives and maneuvers shape destinies, the role of secret agents become a necessity. Secret agents have played pivotal roles in shaping the course of nations. The artful manipulation of information, the subtle gathering of insights, and the ability to predict the moves of adversaries became invaluable assets in the pursuit of power. Fast forward to the modern era, where the shadows of power extend into the realms of politics, business, and international relations. The Cold War, with its cloak and dagger plots, stands as a testament to the influence wielded by intelligence agencies. The likes of the CIA and KGB engaged in a covert dance, gathering information, executing secret operations, and attempting to outwit each other in a global game of chess. In the context of modern leadership, the notion of secret agents transcends the literal, manifesting in various forms of information warfare, corporate espionage, and strategic communication. Leaders, much like adept spy masters, navigate a game where information is power, and understanding the motivations of others is a strategic imperative. The ability to gather accurate intelligence, anticipate the moves of competitors, and protect sensitive information are critical skills for leaders in any domain. However, the ethical considerations loom large, reminding us that the shadows can obscure the fine line between strategic brilliance and moral compromise. Chapter 16. The importance of avoiding flatterers. One subtle danger often overlooked is the lure of flattery. Let's take a stroll through history and explore how the pitfalls of flattery have ensnared leaders, shedding light on its relevance in our contemporary world. The cautionary tale of flattery echoes from the courts of ancient monarchs to the modern-day boardrooms. Consider the tale of Louis XIV, the Sun King of France, whose courtiers mastered the art of flattery. They showered him with praise, creating an echo chamber of admiration. But beneath the surface, this constant affirmation led to a distorted reality. The consequences? Policies shaped by unchecked flattery rather than pragmatic counsel. In today's professional landscape, flattery often wears a modern suit, concealing its true intentions in polished compliments and subtle praises. Leaders, tempted by the allure of constant admiration, risk making decisions based on a distorted perception of reality. Imagine a corporate setting where a CEO is surrounded by a team of yes-men nodding in agreement with every idea. While it might massage the ego momentarily, the long-term effects can be detrimental. In the absence of honest feedback, leaders might steer their organizations into stormy seas. So how do we navigate this perilous path? It's about fostering a culture of openness, where constructive criticism is valued over unbridled flattery. Leaders who encourage diverse perspectives create an environment where ideas are tested and refined, steering clear of the echo chamber. The timeless lesson is clear. Be wary of those who sing your praises too sweetly. Surround yourself with truth-tellers who, like a compass, guide you with honesty, rather than leading you astray with flattery. In the dance of power, the ability to distinguish genuine counsel from flattering whispers is one of the keys to effective leadership. As you walk the path of influence, let your inner circle be a chorus of authenticity, not an ensemble of flattery. Chapter 17. Life's Dice Roll. Understanding and Harnessing Luck. Venture back to the days of ancient Rome, where the mighty Julius Caesar famously quipped, "I came, I saw, I conquered." Caesar's conquests were undoubtedly marked by military prowess, but let's not forget the invisible dance partner, luck. Fortuitous events, unexpected alliances, and timely interventions played a role in shaping his path to greatness. Fast forward to the present, and luck continues its dance, often masquerading as opportunity or adversity. Consider the tale of a budding entrepreneur who, through a chance encounter, secures a game-changing partnership, or the student who stumbles upon a last-minute resource that transforms a challenging assignment into a triumph. In our own lives, luck whispers in the wind, sometimes in the form of a chance meeting that leads to a career-changing opportunity, or the stroke of luck that turns a seemingly ordinary day into a memorable one. How do we navigate this intricate dance with luck? It's about recognizing that luck is a fickle partner, neither entirely predictable nor entirely elusive. Rather than relying solely on its whims, we can cultivate an attitude of preparedness and adaptability. Imagine a scenario where an aspiring artist, despite facing rejection, persists in showcasing their work. In this pursuit, luck may not guarantee instant success, but it can favor the resilient and the persistent. The artist, by honing their craft and staying open to new opportunities, positions themselves for the moments when luck decides to waltz into their life. So, as we face the unpredictable twists and turns of fate, let's not be passive spectators. Instead, let's don our dancing shoes, embrace the uncertainties, and be ready to cha-cha with the unexpected. In the dance of life, luck may lead, but our preparedness and resilience determine how elegantly we twirl through its unpredictable choreography. Conclusion. As we stand at the crossroads of ancient wisdom and modern challenges, it's time to distill our journey into timeless takeaways. Much like a seasoned leader navigating the tumultuous seas of leadership, one must understand the ebbs and flows of power. From the strategic maneuvers of military conquerors to the delicate dance of political alliances, the pages of history reveal the multifaceted nature of leadership. But let's not confine these lessons to dusty tomes or ancient scrolls. No, they breathe life into our everyday existence, shaping how we interact with colleagues, navigate the corporate arena, and even influence our social circles. Consider the art of forming alliances, a timeless principle echoed in both boardrooms and bustling marketplaces. Much like a shrewd emperor weaving diplomatic ties, we forge connections, recognizing the invaluable strength found in unity. In our pursuit of recognition and fame, the cautionary tales of ambitious leaders resonate. Julius Caesar's ascent and fall echo through the corridors of time, reminding us that integrity must walk hand in hand with achievement. Our modern colosseums, social media platforms, cast both the glow of triumph and the shadows of envy. The delicate dance between confidence and humility, explored through the ages, finds its relevance in our contemporary workplaces. Leaders who inspire trust strike the balance, while arrogance, much like in the court of old, breeds resentment. As we bid farewell to this journey through the corridors of power, let's not forget the dynamic interplay of luck in human events. Luck, that capricious force, dances through the pages of history, leaving its mark on empires and individuals alike. How we navigate its whims can shape our destiny. In conclusion, these lessons from the ancient realms of leadership are not relics of a bygone era. They are threads in the fabric of our present. Embrace the art of diplomacy, wield the sword of humility, and tread the path with authenticity. Let history guide your present, and may your leadership echo through time. If these pages have illuminated your path and enriched your understanding, we would be immensely grateful if you like the video and leave a comment. Your voice ensures that these invaluable lessons reach others seeking enlightenment.